So Marlow P. Fredo, Broad Day. Marlow P. Fredo, Broad Day. Question. Obviously, not everyone can relate to this, but obviously, when you go to prison, it's like you get a different sort of bond with the man them, because you gotta understand. Sometimes there's like 50, 60 inmates on one house block, waking up every single day, seeing the same people. There's gonna be at least 5, 10 men that you're locked in with. You get me, gym partners, etc., etc. So obviously, Marlow P's done an interview on Members Only Network. Take risks. Make sure you subscribe. I'll show you his YouTube. And obviously, it's kind of stating that he got robbed. You get me? He went to the block. He went to Mozart. There was a music video. And obviously, Broad Day assassin took his jewels. Like, basically saying that, you get me? He's saying that, well, it's because of Fredo, but he kind of explaining, I'm going to play it, that was his dog, and obviously it was his brethren, and he done a lot for him, and he just got snaked. He's saying there's a lot of speculation out there that there's people just saying misinformation, you get me? And it seems like, I can't lie, I don't know Marlow P directly, personally, like I've never met him, but it seems like he's a brother that's got a clean heart, and he just wants to break bread with everyone. Obviously, he's stepped in the rap thing now, and if you look at Fredo, you look at Marlow P, they literally like stamped, you get me? They're both stamped, like, I mean, like, I can't even explain the difference, you know, like image, everything. But anyway, I'm gonna flip my screen and get into this, and you kind of let me know. So yeah, Members Only Network. Make sure you watch the full video. There's an 1.5-hour video. Just look for this bit, but yeah, let's take this in.
And like, you know what's mad? Like, the main situation that everyone wants to talk about, like, everyone thinks I've been like robbed, like directly. Everyone thinks I've like been personally robbed, or take your jewels off, or gun to my head, or kidnapped. It's never been that, bro.
So that's what the rumours and that was saying.
Yeah, like, so all the rumours, it looks like, yeah, like he's been kidnapped, and yeah, take your things off, or man's gonna. It's never been that.
Yeah,
it's always been more
snaky thing, or
yeah, it's been my friends, bro. Like, the situation that everyone wants to talk about is me and another man. Like, what happened again? So cool.
And question, can you call can you call your friends someone you met in jail? Can you call them your friends? Like, if you're locked in with a man, you got mad close with a man, someone you met in jail, can you call them your friends? Let me know in the comments. If you've been to prison, obviously. God forbid you haven't.
I met this guy in jail. Do you know what I'm saying?
I know what situation you're talking about.
Yeah, man's met this guy in jail. We're proper cool. Man's locked in. He's on the net talking about he kept me safe. Like, kept me safe how, bro? I kept you safe. I kept you good. Man's giving him things, like, you get it? Man's giving this guy, like, man's giving him things to make him make money, all these things, do you understand? This is when we both come out of jail, man's looking after my man, do you understand?
And you see what I realized, like, with roles, because everyone, like, when you're on the streets, you have to it's very important to have different type of friends, innit? You got friends that are in the offices, like office, like corporate, like, do you know what I mean? That they're legit friends that will keep a balance. Like, it's not all road. Then you got friends that are on the streets, that they're the plug. They'll get you up, do you know what I mean? And then you got friends that actually will just slap off their gun. Like, you got them friends, do you know what I mean? You got different types of friends. Not every friend has to be slapping off his gun. So I feel like Marlow P is that friend where it's like, he's the money man, innit? Like, he will come feed the block. He will come and make sure everyone's good. He's got all the links. Put it that way.
Kind of locked in. Cool. long story short, man's like borrowed in my chain one day. Man borrowed in my chain, and then I've cut out. I've left him with it for like 4 days or something. Then I'm about to shoot a video, so I've come back now. I've come back to link him now. Shouted him like, yo, man's gonna come over there to grab my thing. Come to link him. Man's going to the graveyard. Man's linked my man to grab my things. So I grabbed my chain. He's only had my chain in it. These times I had.
Why is mad though? What I will say, I think it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. Borrowing your jewels, like. I think, well, I don't know. I can't say, but I have borrowed Dig That, my jewels coming up, and obviously I met Dig That's brother in jail. Do you know what I mean? So I can hear that now, but I don't know the relationship with. Obviously, he's talking about Broad Day. You get me? He mentions he's talking about Broad Day, but for me, it's like I don't know. Maybe you got mad close with a man. You've given a man your jewels. You borrowed him your chain. Bro, I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. Music video, there. I don't know, man. Let me carry on playing it. I don't know.
My Annie on and whatnot. So obviously, I went over there, grabbed my things, and then I'm about to cut out because I need to go to Hatton Gardens, basically to grab my next jewels and that for my video the next day. Imagine I got a video the next day. So obviously now, man's grabbed my things off of him. Then I meant to go Hatton's. Then cool. Man's clocked the time, like, yeah, man's not gonna really make it. So I chilled over there now. I chilled over there for a bit, cause vibes in over there and whatnot. And then one of the main members over there is doing a video. You get me? My man's dad, he's doing a video. Cool now, he's doing a video, man's over there chilling. That's when the conspiring happened. Niggas are watching me now. They're thinking, yo.
So you reckon if you'd have caught before?
So you've gone to a man's block. Obviously, you've gone to a man's block to link, man. Music video, Fredo. Obviously, you'll see later on now, he's talking about Fredo. And he's just saying, raw, like, man's praying him. Got my jewels on. Man's at the music video. And now there's some conspiring, like, yo, boom, my man's doing well. We need to grab him. Or we need to take his things.
That went Hatton,
Yeah,
it wouldn't happen.
nothing would have happened because it weren't planned. All of this situation that everyone's hearing about, it weren't really planned. It was just a thing. You get me? So my man's got things for me already that we're doing on the roads. Do you understand? Can't really get into that. So my man's got things for me on the roads already. Cool now. So we're chilling over there on their block and that, which, you get me? I'm just, man know what's going on. I'm gonna eat that for that. But anyways, man's over there, cause my man's my dog. Man's looking after my man in jail. Like, my man's with me in jail. We're living together. He's my.
You can see that Marlow P's got a clean heart. You get me? You can see it. You can see it, bro. The streets is real though, innit? Like, the streets is real. Like I said, what I know of Broad Day, the only time that me and Broad Day had an altercation, it almost turned very, very, very left. That's what I was just mentioning. You get me? Like, literally, Rambo's got backed. It almost turned left. You get me? So I know that Broad Day, he is, like I say, I always mention it and everyone, it's not rocket science. He's a real guy. Like, he's a real member. No matter what, like, he is. No matter what you say, Broad Day is one of them guys that you don't want to buck on the roads, bro, if you're caught slipping, or even if you have it on you, bro, because he's not a fool. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, obviously, sad to see here, obviously, Marlow P basically say, yo, my man's proper guy, like, you get me? But anyway.
Dog, we got real close. Like, we're proper locked in, you understand? Like, my man, up to this day, my man regrets what he done. Trust me, behind closed doors. You understand? So, cool, I borrowed my man. So, my man, we're over there. My man's like, come ask me, yo, can I use the chain and your watch to jump in the shop?
Video,
Yeah, so I brushed them off first, I brushed them off like, come on, I'm flexing, man. I'm doing my thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in the cameras or anything. I'm just in my glow. I'm just doing my thing. Get it? Then obviously now, he's asked me again. So I just said, yeah, cool. Do your thing. Took my things off. Gave it to him. Cause that's little bro. Like, man, deal with him like my little bro, man. Bringing him in with anything he wants to do. So you get it? So he's took it. Then my man's just disappeared, bro. Like 10, 15 minutes, he's just not there. But I'm not taking note to that. I'm just thinking.
Do you know what's crazy though, bro? What I will say, Marlow, like I will say it's crazy from. We've gone to another ends, bro. We've linked a man in jail. You've gone to another ends. And you've just, like, take this, yeah, boom. Music video, man's changed, man's watch here, boom, boom, boom. Do you know what I mean? Bro, the streets is mad, fam. Like, didn't you for a second think anything iffy? Like, do you think like raw, like anything? Cause it seems like I'm like, bro, I've kind of locked into your story. There's another one about Digga D. I'm gonna make a video shortly, but it's like, obviously there's a war going on in West, yeah. And obviously, with you, it's centered around you having a clean heart and then people just snaking you. That's what it's centered around, like man just snaking you. Now, obviously, do you know what I mean? It's led to this now. But it's mad. It's mad, bro.
Yeah, man, he's just around somewhere. You get me? An hour and a half has gone by. I'm asking a couple man like, yo, where's my man? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Couple man don't know. I've gone to his dad. His dad's like, yeah, Marlow, bro, he's going to the hotel, bro. You know how my man talks so gay and that, like, yeah, bro. Yeah, he's gone to the hotel. I'm going to check where he is and that. All of that stuff. And then, these times, my man was involved. He's the whole, he conspired the whole situation. It wasn't even my man.
Obviously, guys, he's chatting about Fredo, innit? But this is now what's making sense why Marlow P is sending shots. Obviously, you mentioned Fredo's, obviously, BMs in the video, whatnot. And it makes sense now. Like, it fully makes sense. What do I say to this, bro? It's like, bro, I will never, ever go to another man's ends and for one, just go on the ends, not pattern. For two, take off my jewelry for another man to wear it in a music video, unless, bro, it's different. I was managing my man. So I'm just thinking, that's crazy, bro. That there is crazy to me, bro. I will never do that. You get me? Never.
That ran up for the jewels that really wanted to do the thing. It's my man that's hating for whatever reason. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't know what it is.
And he's basically saying that, Broad Day is kind of under Fred. Well, Broad Day is under Fred. And it wasn't Broad Day that flipping done that on the back of him doing that. It was Fredo. This is what Marlow P saying. He's saying, my man was just hating. Obviously, man's doing well. Man's on the ends. Man's doing well. And bro, he just got the young G's to basically run off of my things and snake me. And now man's on the block and that's what's happened. You get me?
Literally. And then that situation.
That's how that happened, basically.
That situation, then obviously how I left that block is all another thing. A little schism happened and then cool man cut out and then then it went viral. Everyone's just chatting Marlow, but man, no one took off my things and said, I'm not saying it can't happen.
Yeah.
But
No one's invincible.
Yeah.
And what I realized with this thing, obviously, is a lot of peer pressure online, innit? So when you hear crazy stories and you got reputation, your name is everything. Obviously, now it makes sense why my man's obviously flipping breaking it down and say, that didn't happen. That's not true. That didn't happen. And obviously, everyone, the whole big shout out to UKL. Everyone follows UKL. So UKL put this up. I'm not going to read all of it, but you can see, and it just says clout is killing our people. Well gone for Marlow and Broadday, and it just said more Broadday LD. By the way, you just type these things in, it just comes up. Like it's not no secret treasure box. But yeah, robbed Marlow P a while ago, allegedly. It's always allegedly. But before this, Broadday and Marlow were cool in prison. They were mad close. Hence why Marlow was cool with the Mozart guys in the first place. And that's what I think Broadday means by I'm the guy that made Marlow safe. So some insights are basically Broadday saying in his songs that he was the guy that made Marlow safe.
Anyone can
and
get robbed, bro.
and then obviously this is why now it kind of makes sense where I look at things like this and I'll be like, okay, I get why my man sending for Fredo.
And it's still free because my niggas wanna kill him and don't like me cause his baby mama billing. I might hear
I understand why man's being mad disrespectful now. What do I take from this, guys? Jewelry, bro. Jewelry is the root of all evil. Jewelry will just have people getting slapped over, bro, and a war happen. This is why we need to go easy with jewelry. Yeah, do certain things, and I understand rappers, the image is the image, but bro, go easy because you just don't know. You just don't know, bro. You get me? And when things like that happen, you don't know who's happy for you, who's gonna be by your side, who's gonna ride, boom, 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 boom. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's one of them ones. And just looking at Marlow, he's done a clean, he's done a good promo run. I know that he's just dropped his project yesterday or today. Let me flick the screen just so you can see. I think, what's his project called? Who's Marlow? Came out. It's come out today, I think. Yeah, obviously his project. I think he's put through the man and put on the mat. He's got a lot of the 15th of August. That's today. Who's Marlow? Make sure you lock into this one, man. I'm gonna take it in. I'm gonna take it in. And guys, make sure you comment, subscribe. Ache.